Hello, soldier. We've met some friends and a little doggy. Yeah, it's filming you now.
Yeah. Well, it might not be where you're pointing.
So go on then, introduce yourself.
Well, here I am. Freezing to death. But looking at the sunshine, hoping for 10 degrees.
Yeah, nothing like doing a 2-day tour in the middle of winter.
Well, it's the camping I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah,
5 degrees tonight.
Yeah, it's well, forecast says minus. So.
Actually, if we could have come to Sunday night when it's warmer, then we would have been colder during the day. Win some, lose some.
Alright.
I was lose, probably not.
Well, we're on the ferry to the Isle of Wight, leaving Lymington, and we'll disembark at Yarmouth. As you can see, considering it's winter, the day is quite clear, but it is very, very cold. I will say that it is very cold. I'm hoping when we get moving, we'll build up a head of steam. My new compadre over here is just sorting his kit out, and there's a view of the marina. Oh. And there's even a little outdoor pool. Look at that, Rob. An outdoor swimming pool over there.
Oh, excellent.
Do you think that's going to get used much today? Break the ice first.
Too short for you. Lenson this time of day would be interesting if nothing else. You might not be able to go to the loo afterwards. I'll have to learn how to use this so it's not all me on it, you know.
Yeah.
Some business coming. Right, we're in business. It's time for you to say something useful.
Time for me to say something. Well, welcome to another new misadventure. I met this gentleman who's holding the camera by the CTC forum, and he suggested we go to the Isle of Wight and said that he didn't really have many takers, and I said, well, I'll take you at your word. When do you want to do it? And I don't think he quite expected me to say we'll do it now. Yeah,
well,
come straight away.
I had no problem with that. It was the camping bit that you know, kind of.
And he almost sort of got out of the camping by saying he was doing a B&B.
Yeah.
But I put the guilt trip on him last night, and
well, you know,
his tent. But we've still said if it is.
I've still got a fallback position.
Still got a fallback. Is he'll wuss off to the nearest.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Well, December the 20th.
Sorry?
Just talking into the camera. December the 20th. Just headed out and started the course. We're doing the circuit navigation of the Isle of Wight. We've got the sea on my left hand side, which is where it should be for the whole trip. That one's for Mark, by the way. See, on the left hand side. If it turns on the right, we're going the wrong way. And yeah, new bikes feels good. A little like getting used to the gears. The ratios are very, very close together compared to my last bike. So I'm just going to end up working out where I am gear wise. Interesting to see what the lower gears do for me on the hills.
We're not doing hills, probably.
Bike's on fully laden. It's got my Expedition set up, so it's got everything I'd be taking if I was going off the months. So see how I cope for the day. Got a modest aim for today, just 40 mile. The whole point is to enjoy this ride, stop and take stock of everything.
Bacon rolls?
Yeah, bacon rolls sounds good to me. And on that subject, if you fancy a cooked breakfast, I'm quite happy we'll get the bits in and I'll cook a breakfast in the morning again.
I thought you were mentioning that you'd have it now.
Oh, have it now, yeah. Well,
Maybe not.
do you want to pull ahead? Let this bus go past. 3021. We're going to pick up the A3054 in a bit. Then I believe there's a little bridge for us to get across. And then we're going to ride and then follow the coast all the way around to Sandown. We met a lady earlier who told us we were going to have a miserable time because it's a hill all the way up, and if that's her idea of a hill, then this is going to be a lovely day because it weren't that much. So hey ho, heading off on a nice little quiet B road now. Rich spotted that nicely as we were hammering down the hill. It showed the coastal road, so we're taking our time to go across that. See? Nice little ride down the hill. Beautiful. Sharp turn. You alright? Let's have a look. Yeah. Well, that's the end of the pier at Ryde, Isle of Wight. Well, if we ride back, there was a little cafe at the entrance. I'm sure we can just sit the bikes and be right near the bikes.
I mean, obviously there would be some advantages in having the bike stalled, but that way we can build it now.
If we stop for a sec, just gonna take a quick video of that. And there you go. That's Southampton in the distance. So, yeah, we're about 2/3 of the way through the day, and we're going to go for a coffee now. Guess what happens
Well, there was a minor.
when you forget to pack the pole for your tent?
Well, forget's sort of marginally unfair.
We weren't there in the first place.
It's in the other tent bag because the other pole was broken. But I went like that, thought, yep, it's in there.
Well, on the bright side, just over there, if you can see it,
Excellent.
is the laundrette.
Yeah.
So someone gets the laundrette, and if they get cold, they get to turn on one of the laundry machines and warm it up.
I would like somebody to take their clothing out, so that way I would kind of feel it was my space. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit rude leaving your clothing there. Well, if they don't come by late, you can nick their towel and wrap yourself up in that.
A bit of comfort underneath.
Yeah, it's just
Can't ask for much more, really.
all gravy, isn't it?
Yeah.
All gravy.
I'm so glad I brought it.
And
bought those bungees at £1.75.
£1.75 for bungees that you could hang from a helicopter on. Yeah, bungees that weigh as much as the frame on my bike.
There must be some way I could make the bungee.
Yeah. And yeah, well, the ground is really sodden, and as they say, take advantage. And they've got these wonderful little wooden pitches. Wish I'd brought a TV now because there's an aerial. Yeah. Yeah, you're on YouTube. And if you look, here's a little tip for you. Look at that. Right between the floorboards, fits nicely, no damage. Great stuff. So, well, I'm all set up now, and I'm going to start cooking in a minute. Okay, well, it's probably around 8:30. Finished cooking, cleaned all the kit away. Got my new little candle there, I don't know if you can see that. And got one of my battery lights up for a bit of extra light before I go to bed. It's been a good day cycling. We were a bit disappointed going along the first part. It was all signposted the coastal pass, so we were looking forward to some views, and we just went good 25 miles, probably just through built up areas. Didn't get to spot the coast till way later, which, as I say, is disappointing. But we then did get some good views, and we went down to what is the oldest pier in the UK on the Isle of Wight, and then came down to our campsite. Cooked up a good meal, mashed potato, steak and gravy and onions and liver, with some nice crusty bread, so that was a bonus. My compadre, unfortunately, had broken his other tent, so borrowed the pole out of the tent he took today, had not replaced it, so he's had to go and sleep in the washing room, or sorry, there's a dry room or something next to it, so he snuck in there for the night. So whew, yeah, I'm going to get an early night, because it isn't a long day tomorrow, because we've timed it around 40 miles a day, which isn't any great shakes, but it's a nice way to see the Isle of Wight, and looking forward to tomorrow more, because by all accounts it's that last section between where we are now, Sandford, and going, if you're looking up at Yarmouth, going clockwise, so from Sandford to Yarmouth, that section is supposed to be the most spectacular views, so could be good. Considering it's the 20th of December, the weather's been brilliant, almost sweltering in the daytime, but once the sun starts dipping, the temperature dips faster. So it was very much, I'm glad to be in my sleeping bag, and I'm looking forward to my bed. So yeah. By the way, this is my Robin's tent. As you can see, I find there's plenty of room for one person in here. I use my Ortlieb as a sleeping bag, and as a pillow, a little 4-season sleeping bag. All my kit sort of gets stowed in there. The bike's locked up, and I've got a little alarm which is on a trembler, and that was only a £5 from eBay, and it works really well. If someone moves that, I'll know about it. Yeah, so that's Isle of Wight day 1 out of the way.